Alright, I'm making another video about this. Anyways, here we have a little there. Focus. Anyways, it's a bj300 amplifier. A little Chinese made amp. Got a fan on top of it. Well, everybody wants to run these on 11 meters, which pretty much everybody does. But the big problem is, let's say you have a stock brand new CB. You really don't want anybody bothering it. You want your radio, but you've always heard, oh my gosh, you got to lower the dead key. Well, I got a couple stock radios here. One thing you can do, instead of modifying the radio, modify the amplifier. So what I've done here is high is the high power in and low is low power in. So if I put it on low, it's still put in 1 watt or 3/4 or half a watt. But if you put it on high now, I've got it now where this thing will take a stock radio in it with no problem, 3 to 4 watt carrier, and it'll put out about the right amount that you need. Works great on sideband, but here's what I've done. Light maybe making it worse, but I took 4 150 ohm resistors and zip tied them together and put them in parallel with the little input padding resistor. This one burned out after a while, so it was pretty much putting out full power no matter what. High and low didn't even change anything because the little resistor had burned out. But it's hard to see what I did here. I had to run a little wire here. Their solder is pretty tough to solder to. I don't know, some kind of a silver solder or what. There we go. Yeah, there's them 450 ohm resistors all in parallel soldered, and then basically soldered. I took a soldered here on one side of the little pad of that resistor and ran a wire over to here and the other end of these resistors. So now you put that on high, a stock radio will work this thing just fine. You know, some of the stock radios, it'll run like a 75 watt carrier. Some of them run about 50. It's a 300 watt, at least rated 300 watt amp. I've seen about 200 watts out of it as far as peak. But I've also listened to it and recorded the sound through another radio with actually with a 75 watt carrier and a stock radio. Especially radios that are not been messed with. They're not been swing modded. They're just stock, clean radios. This will work good. Anyways, I've done it in a mobile situation or whatever. But if you want your nice radio that you don't really want it modified, or you don't want to modify it, and just modify the amp. Put some more resistors in there to ground, and it'll work just fine. So I'll turn it on, show the watt meter. See, so right now with my padding on, here's unit in 9A. This is a new one. I've never took the covers off of it. It's a brand new stock little sideband radio. We're running into a dummy load here. The lighting in here is not the greatest. But we're on the 300 watt scale. There we are, about 60, 70 watts carrier. Okay. If we turn my padding off, you'll see what it does. And it goes over 100. Well, pretty high. Higher than you want it to be. Anyway, that knocks it down. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Yeah, it ain't swinging all over the place, but holding steady. And that means you're running clean. Hello, check audio, audio. There you go. Put the radio on sideband. Hey, look. Audio. Check 1, 2, 3. Hey, look. Audio. So yeah, it definitely works good on sideband. Well, there we go, a little bj300. I've done this to a tc300 also, the one without a fan. Works very good, and anyways, it'll work with stock radios, no problem. Alrighty.